Leverage beat hard work. Okay. Hard work is overrated. Leverage is actually what will change your life. So, what exactly do I mean by that? Okay. So, when you start out, you always work hard because that's the only thing you can do. That's the only thing you know how to do. That's the only way that you will make any contribution to whatever you're working on. But the goal isn't to always work harder than the next person. It's easy for people to frame it like that and sell it on a course or sell it to people around you because, in a sense, it is the most consistent. But it's just not the smartest way or not the fastest way. You can work 24-hour a day and still make no money at all. Think think of people who are working 24-hour a day. Or you can work 80-hour a week just making cold call every single day. And maybe you'll get some result. But how do you differ from the CEOs that work 4 hour a week? You may think, oh, they're spending their time now because they have worked hard 24-hour a day. Yes, that might be true, but they're spending that hard work time working toward working less. It's ironic. You work hard to work less, but that's their main goals because they understand one thing, which is leverage. Okay? Leverage is when you set up something that does the work for you 24/7 when you sleep, travel, or when you hit the gym, for example. This is the most important foundation in business. Think of like crypto trading or trading an example. Think about leverage trading. That's make you so much more money and so much more profit from just one trade than if you were doing the consistent trade every day. Sure, that'll get you somewhere, but leverage is the goal that you want to work with. So people build a company so that one day they can leverage that company to make something bigger. That's what leverage is about. You need to have something, work towards something, and need to have leverage in order to save time and succeed at the same time. Because if you're still in that model mindset where, if I'm making $24 an hour, I just need to work more. That's not how it works. That's not how business work at all. You need to create leverage, bring in value and create leverage. And you want to have that leverage because once you have a leverage, your 1 hour can be turned to $50, $60, $1,000, $100,000, $1,000,000. That is when you see the difference in between the rich and the poor. Okay. The only thing that they have different is leverage. They leverage different thing they have. So leverage is essentially a multiplying effort. It's you stacking time and tool and system so that you're not limited by just how much time you can put in every day. Because everyone have the same 24-hour day. The way that differs is how they leverage it so that they make the most out of their hours. So, okay, this is what you want to do. Leverage, create freedom, okay? The poor work harder, the wealthy build leverage. So this is why I decided to build my system and stuff like that. So how would you leverage your business? Think about it. If you were in a business somewhat similar to mine, where you have to be making cold call every day, you have to be doing SMS every day, something like that. Think about how you can leverage that. Even if instead of just, okay, now I'm setting out one message a day by my phone. Okay, how will I leverage that to 4 every single time I click send? Maybe using an app. Okay, I can send out 4. Okay, now maybe I can send 100 every single time I click. Okay, how would I remove myself from that equation? Oh, maybe can you add a system that does 100 send every single time? That's what leverage is about. Same with cold calling, same with everything else. You need to start building leverage and thinking less about, oh, if I do this action more and more, it would change my business. Once you have mastered that action, try to leverage it. Build something that does it automatically for you. So that is essentially the first step to building leverage, and you can start taking it from there. Something that I've essentially been building is the automation system. How this is my thought process when I start. You might use this or you might not. Completely up to you, okay? So when I started, I decided to do the manual work. You always just have to put an hour first. You might have to go and dial for 24 hours a day. I did that. I did my whole work day from I think it was 5 a.m. to all the way to 9 p.m. at night. That's me just sending out a manual message. I try sending out SMS messages. I try sending out email. I try sending out voice call. I try sending out a bunch of stuff from different platform. And then at the end of the day, I was maybe getting about 100 or 200 manual messages. But once I've gotten a reply from one of those, I did this for like 2 or 3 weeks. Once I got a reply that is consistent and that is positive, I decided to move to the next step. So in my case, that was SMS. I decided to move forward with SMS. From there, I found this app called Reach. That is app called Reach, and it was able for me to, instead of send one message every single time, I can send to a list of 100 every single time. So that's already taken care of my 4 hour of sending manual message into maybe a block of just 30 minutes of sending it on the Reach app. And I did that for a while, quite the while. Not I did that until I actually got my first ever client. It wasn't through Reach, but that has helped me to kind of understand more about what message work. I can start mass testing it, seeing what my capabilities are, and then what type of message would be you could use to generalize. And then from there, I started to build automation. This is where the automation come in. I started with, send out 10 messages a day, and then as I go on, I increase that number. See where it caps off. Okay, if this is this a list problem or is this a message problem? Oh, if I can change the message, my list will still be responding fine. Oh, if I change, just tweak a little bit more, oh, my message is a little bit better. Oh, so let's see if I can increase that number a bit more. Oh, I cap off. Why? Is this a list problem or is this a message problem? I just keep repeating and repeating that process until I perfected my message. And then from there, I move on to perfecting automation. I started adding different feature onto it. Oh, one problem I was having during my automation campaign was that there wasn't enough of a filtering system for people to know what lead to respond, so I can know what lead to respond immediately, how hot the lead were, and how uninterested or how in the middle they were. So I just decided to create a filtering system that does all of that automatically. So every single time that someone said they're interested, it's ping right over to my phone or my team member phone. I can get in and reply to them immediately. So this is the difference between using If I were to just keep staying stuck there, doing the 100 messages a day from manual messages, I would never gotten all the client that I wanted to. Now, since I decided to build, I started from the same place. I decided to build up into a system. I was able to reach almost 2 or 3,000 people a day from just one campaign. So that's the difference between leverage and hard work. Okay. So this is what I have for you. Just make sure you try and leverage something that you have. And this is why I also built the auto seller generations course to help you with your leverage. Okay. So if you have something that you want to get, so if you want to target sellers that are targeting business broker or something like that, if you're trying to get seller, you can try to get business broker, anything of that sort. I've been doing that for years, and I have created a system to shorten it down for you so you can use to leverage your business. You can reach out to more business broker or more business seller if you like. This is what I have. That's my auto seller generation course. But other than that, later.